Britpop was one of the greatest musical movements of the 20th century. But if you grew up in America, you probably only got about 10% of it. Oasis, Blur, maybe a little Pulp if you were lucky. And that was it. While the UK was living through an entire cultural revolution, American radio was asleep at the wheel. These are 15 Britpop songs that never made it across the Atlantic. And honestly, some of them are better than anything you've already heard. Animal Nitrate by Suede. In 1993, American rock was dominated by the raw, flannel-clad angst of grunge bands like Nirvana and Pearl Jam, which felt vastly different from Suede's polished glam rock sound and intense theatrical persona. Animal Nitrate explores a violent, sexual, underprivileged world rooted in British council house culture, which did not resonate with the American suburban experience. Wake Up Boo by the Boo Radleys. Wake Up Boo was a massive 1995 UK Britpop hit that largely missed the US due to the dominance of American grunge and alternative rock and a lack of US single release. While number 9 in the UK, its upbeat, horns-driven, and slightly melancholy tone was out of step with the heavier, darker, or more cynical music popular in America at the time. Stutter by Elastica. Elastica actually got a little traction in the US with Connection. However, Stutter did not achieve mainstream pop crossover success. The song was first released in the UK in late 1993, but intentionally held back from American radio until 1995 to avoid overexposure and align with the debut album's release, making it feel slightly dated by the time it gained traction. Babies by Pulp.
Oh, you left them years ago. It did.
Pulp's Babies, a UK top 20 hit in 1994, is often cited as a missed opportunity in the United States, failing to gain traction at the height of Britpop's popularity.
And so you went with me, and it was coming on.
The song, known for its narrative of voyeurism and suburban awkwardness, was overshadowed in America due to a combination of cultural, timing, and stylistic factors.
When you came home, I heard you stop outside the door.
Despite its catchy, high-energy pop, it felt too polished or soft for the mainstream American alternative rock market of that era.
That was all right for a while, but soon I wanted more.
One to Another by the Charlatans.
I'll be at ease, what you say, what you say.
One to Another was a massive UK success that failed to break through in America, largely due to the fading popularity of Britpop in the US, poor label promotion, and a shift in American taste toward grunge, pop punk, and alternative hip-hop. Then, not long after their album dropped, the sudden death of keyboardist Rob Collins abruptly stalled the band's momentum. Caught by the Fuzz by Supergrass.
In the back of the van, with my head in my hands.
Supergrass' 1994 debut, Caught by the Fuzz, was a massive UK success. But the song's ultra-British slang, rapid-fire speed, and lack of MTV-friendly grunge polish made it difficult to penetrate the US market at the time.
Cause my mom, well, she knows what I've done.
The lyrics, describing a teenager getting arrested for cannabis possession, felt very British in their context and vernacular, which did not translate as easily to American audiences compared to their later, more mainstream hit, All Right. Statuesque by Sleeper. While the song peaked at number 17 in the UK, Sleeper did not receive the same marketing push in the US as they did in Europe or Japan. The song's lyrics, with references to local culture and specific observational British humor, didn't have the same immediate cultural resonance with American audiences.
I need some wheels to move you around. Buy some tools to chisel you down. Sugar style savvy, the king of the curb.
King of the Kerb by Echobelly.
Got his friends in his pocket, is safe behind bars. All the local boys know what he's done.
Echobelly's 1995 hit King of the Kerb is widely regarded as a peak Britpop anthem, yet it failed to make significant inroads in America at the time. The song reached number 25 on the UK singles chart. But in the 90s, international success required massive, costly tours. Legal, health, and management issues plagued Echobelly, which severely limited their ability to promote the album in the US. Wide Open Space by Mansun. Despite the song's quality, it fit into a Britpop, or progressive indie rock box, that did not have the same commercial pull in America as it did in Europe, even if it found a niche audience. Although it was released on Epic Records in the US, the band was unable to break through the saturated American alternative scene. Slight Return by the Bluetones. The Bluetones' 1996 hit Slight Return reached number 2 in the UK and famously knocked Oasis off the number 1 spot with their debut album. It is noted that the Bluetones rarely toured the US, which was a critical factor in breaking into that market. As a result, the band remained second-tier indie darlings, rather than international superstars. Sandstorm by Cast. Sandstorm was a major success in the UK, peaking at number 8 on the UK singles chart, but failed to gain mainstream traction in America, primarily because it was part of a second wave of Britpop that arrived after the American public had already exhausted its interest in British guitar music. Unlike Oasis or The Verve, Cast did not secure the heavy US radio airplay or MTV rotation necessary to break a British band in America during that era. For the Dead by Gene. Gene's For the Dead was largely overlooked in America because the band was deeply rooted in the UK Britpop scene. Singer Martin Rossiter noted that American record companies did not know how to market them properly, leading to minimal exposure. The lyrical themes and, in some cases, the melancholic, poetic style of the song were seen as more fitting for the British music landscape of the era than the American one. Daydreamer by Menswear. While a top 20 hit in the UK, the band did not establish a firm foothold in the US music scene, making Daydreamer a cult favorite rather than a mainstream hit. The song was often criticized as sounding too similar to other artists like Wire, leading to accusations of lacking originality, which hindered its international appeal. Yes, by McAlmont and Butler. The track, a defiant breakup anthem with massive falsetto vocals, was a UK top 10 hit. The song's specific 60s-inspired high-energy pop sound didn't immediately resonate with the US mainstream at that specific time. The duo split soon after the song's release following a tumultuous NME interview, preventing any potential longer-term touring or promotional push in the American market. Star-Shaped by Blur.
Don't usually bother in cold weather, but still I'm getting into a blur.
The band's 1992 American tour was a disaster filled with alcohol issues, infighting, and boredom. The band was exhausted and disillusioned, leading to poor performances and a feeling of being foreign in a country that didn't care about them yet. The band struggled to build momentum in the US, with their record label having difficulty promoting their uniquely British, satirical, and quirky sound, which was a far cry from the grunge or even the pop metal that was popular in the US at the time.
Become an unconscious man. I feel so unnecessary.
And that's 15 Britpop songs America completely slept on. If even one of these is new to you, do yourself a favor. Go find it, put it on, and then keep going deeper. Because the Britpop rabbit hole is one of the best ones you'll ever fall into.